Hey guys, so today I'm going to go over all the features and compatibilities of the new MayFlash Magic-NS Lite. There are chapters available, so if you just want to jump to what you're looking for, feel free. And if you have any questions that I didn't answer in the video, leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer it. So they actually sent me an early review unit and this is how it arrived, but I'm assuming it's meant to come like this, and something with the Hong Kong Post messed that one up. So in the box, you get the instruction manual and the device itself. No USB-C cable, as this is a Bluetooth only adapter. Compared to previous models, the NS Lite has the pairing button moved to the front and is much easier to press than the older designs. It's compatible out of the box with the following systems and controllers, but sometimes firmware updates add new compatibilities, which is something I'll get into later. For this video, I'll be using an Xbox Series X controller to connect to a Nintendo Switch OLED, but the processes are mostly same for other controllers and consoles. After you plug the NS Lite into your console, the LED will slowly blink. This tells you what console mode it's in. To change this to the console that you're using, press and hold the button for 3 to 5 seconds until the LED changes color. Repeat this until you cycle to the color for your console. For this example, I'll set it to red for the Switch mode. Now, turn on your desired controller and enter its pairing mode. For the Xbox controller, I'll press the pairing button on the top. Once the controller is in pairing mode, click the pairing button on the NS Lite once. The LED will begin to blink quickly when it's entered pairing mode. Once the connection is successful, the adapter's LED will become solid. Now that you're connected, let's go over some of the features that the NS Lite has. Again, I'll be using an Xbox Series X controller, so refer to this chart for what the buttons would be on your controller. You can modify the vibration intensity by first holding the right bumper and right stick down. After 3 to 5 seconds, the controller will vibrate. Continue to hold down the right bumper and the right stick, and press up or down on the D-pad to change the vibration intensity. There are 7 levels of intensity. Clicking the D-pad up or down will change this level, and the controller will vibrate to show you how hard the vibration will be. Once you're happy with the intensity, release the right bumper and right stick, and the controller will be set to that level. Next, you can adjust the dead zone of the joysticks. Press and hold the start button in either the left or right D-pad button. The LED on the adapter should begin to blink, and once this happens, you can let go of the D-pad button, but keep holding the start button. Now, press the D-pad up or down to adjust the dead zone level. There are again 7 levels. You can tell which level you're currently on by how many times the LED on the adapter blinks. The default is 3, but if I click the D-pad up, you'll see it has changed to the next level. Figuring out which level is right for you may take some trial and error, but once you're happy with your selection, release the start button and the LED will turn solid and you will keep that level. You can also connect a Bluetooth headset or speaker, but only in the switch mode with the LED being red. To connect your headset, enter the pairing mode of your headset, then click the pairing button on the adapter. After a few seconds, the LED will turn solid if the connection was successful. Pretty much the same thing as connecting a controller. Before I show you how to check for a firmware update and install it, here are a few more bonus tips and tricks. While only one Bluetooth controller can be connected at a time to a single adapter, you can plug in multiple adapters to the same console and repeat the controller pairing process on the other adapter. Each adapter can remember up to 6 controllers, so you don't have to repair them, but only one controller can be connected to a single adapter at a time. A super useful feature is being able to swap the A, B, X, Y buttons. For example, the Nintendo Switch uses the buttons in this format, and using the Xbox controller can get confusing. To swap A and B and X and Y, press and hold the start button and the A button for 3 seconds. To reverse this, press and hold the start button and the B button again for 3 seconds. Taking screenshots and screen recordings are still possible, even on a different controller, but the buttons to do so are different depending on the controller and console that you are using. For example, on this Xbox controller, pressing the start and select buttons act as if you are clicking the capture button on a Joy-Con. So clicking them will take a screenshot, and holding them down will take a screen recording. You'll need to reference this chart for your controller, which again is available on their website, link in the description. To disconnect a controller from the adapter, press the button on the adapter while the controller you want to disconnect is paired with it. This is helpful if you already have 6 controllers paired with one device and want to swap one out. For a firmware update, as I'm filming this, there are no available firmware updates for the NS Lite. I checked with MayFlash and they confirmed that since this is such a new device, there are no current updates. However, I can show you exactly how you would perform one on the NS Lite using my NS2. The way to update them is identical, other than the older NS2 needing the included USB-C cable and the button being in a different spot. To perform a firmware update, head to the product page linked in the description. You should see a firmware update tab if there is one available. Clicking on this allows you to see all the available updates as well as the change logs. We'll select the newest firmware and click download. Once it downloads, allow your PC to run it and you'll see this screen. Now, plug in your device while holding down the pairing button and keep holding it until the software recognizes your device. Once it shows up, let go of the pairing button and click Update. Once the update is complete, you can remove the device from your computer and delete the software. I've made a spreadsheet that compares the controller and system compatibilities between all the other most recent MayFlash devices, and it will be linked in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you found this video quality, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. Until next time, take care.